it going? I am Dana Willax from Kingdom of Giants, here with
Red from Kingdom of Giants.
and Truman from Kingdom of Giants. We have vocals, guitar, and drums here, and we're out on tour right now with Blessthefall on the Hollow Bodies 10-year anniversary tour. Insane tour to be on right now, with support who's opening is Dragged Under and Caskets. Caskets just released their album yesterday, so shouts to those boys having their new album Reflections out. Go check that out. We are promoting just being on the road in 3 years of our album being out and not putting out any new music since then, but we're just out here. It's only since the pandemic, we haven't got to tour that much. Since we've been back, it's been 3 tours. So it's been a long time, but we are finally playing these songs live, and we have new music coming soon-ish. All right, so here's our van, and ironically, you're looking at pretty much the 3 drivers right here. Truman and I are kind of the go-tos, and then Red will sub in, and you can tell today that I was here with the cold pressed organic, and Red was here with the big gulp.
With the
That's how you know who was sitting where that day. And Drew's got the Croy going, which is
anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, so this is it. We normally have a dope cooler that's right here that we plug into. You would think after 10, 12 years of touring, we would have a little bit more of a dialed setup, but this is what we go with. Old classic Loves.
Shouts to Loves.
Shouts to Loves. Plug this bad boy in. We got a long boy. We're charging all the way in the back. We're charging all the way in the back. We're reeling. We're lassoing.
To be clear, it's somewhat of a cooler, but it's more of a refrigerator in the way we use it. So just wanted to cover that base.
It has to work its way into the green room every day, and like a day like House of Blues, we have to walk it about a quarter of a mile to get there. So it's in there right now. But that's how we try to, eat healthy or keep some food on deck. So the two of us we like to meal prep a little bit, because it's like one of the main things when you get to a venue is like you get in, you load in, and then everyone's just like, what are we gonna do for food? Because you just rushed here, you drove all day, and I like to just try to remove myself from that situation, because I've just seen the chaos of the phones and the Yelp, and it's just trying to organize who's going where. So I like to meal prep a bunch, so it's usually just some meat and some rice just cooked up, and I got a bunch of Tupperwares that I keep. And
hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs
and cold-pressed juices.
Yes, sir. Red, what do you keep in there?
I sometimes sneak things in there every once in a while. I like sneak some like jerky in there every once in a while.
Keep that jerky cold.
Keep the jerky cold. The good jerky requires being cold.
Yes.
I think.
Red's a cheese guy. He's a cheesy guy.
I like the cheese and the jerky.
You did sneak in the curry chicken from Trader Joe's.
I did, and I felt bad about it too. I was like, this isn't my fridge. It didn't feel right.
It's your fridge. This is definitely a Truman plug.
That's a me plug.
This is we gotta keep it fresh in here.
And this is a trinket from fans.
Yes, this got thrown on the stage in Portland, I believe, Portland or Seattle, one of those 2 Pacific Northwest states, and they threw it on stage, and I was like, oh, someone lost this, and they were like, no, it's for you guys, and we were like, oh, well, thanks. So that goes in the van, and that's really cool if somebody, so that's living there now.
Any more fan totems that want to come in, any sort of memorabilia stuff, you try to find a home for it in the van.
We got some rando glasses up here, you never know.
Those are called the Dusty glasses.
These are the Dusty Willards. Also, after 15 years of touring, we started renting a trailer instead of buying one. We finally learned that is the move.
This is the guts. Welcome to the middle of the van. We have all of our benches. If anyone is just off of a driving shift or just about to start a driving shift, these are the 2 lay down spots. Get a little bit of leg room there. Red's up there. This is what we're talking about. You can get a full
good leg room.
Knee extension, about a 1/4 inch of clearance there, so you got plenty of room. Red in the passenger seat is a staple for sure, because he's an excellent co-pilot, never gets tired, amazing musical and podcast tastes. You want Red as your co-pilot, your wingman, any situation.
So, picture this. You played until 11 last night, you load it out, you leave the venue by 12:30 if you're lucky, you drive for 3 hours, you get to a Motel 6, you cram 6 dudes in one room, you wake up in the morning after 5 hours of sleep and you got a 6-hour drive. You gotta set the mood proper in the van in the morning. There's no one that can bring in the day musically like this man. Maybe it starts with a little Miguel. Right?
Yeah, little Miguel, something to start the morning.
Coffee in the morning. maybe we ramp it up a little bit. What would you go to next?
I don't know, God. Like we kind of jump around with like genre. I like jumping around with genres with this. Like this last one, I've been playing a bunch of like 70s rock out of nowhere.
70s rock.
Yeah, just something weird that we don't really listen to a lot.
We just know it starts here, and everyone's just like, okay. And we're 8 songs deep, and the next thing you know, we're vibing. We're jamming. Yep. The energy's up. Yeah. The drive is alive. We're feeling good. Red's got the song choices to make sure that happens in the proper order. I don't really have a bench personally because I'm usually here and then most likely here, but actually I will be here if I'm doing some editing, like editing photos from the last show or videos, and this is kind of the spot where you can have a laptop or go because the cooler's normally here, so I'm usually somewhere here for sure. Yeah, but that's one thing that we definitely don't have is dedicated benches because some are better than others, and you might get screwed if you like. This is clearly a better bench than being back here because you have so much more room. So we kind of divvy it up. Whoever's driving or putting the work for, or whoever's tired or whatever. If someone's sick, like we'll just always try to accommodate each other and make sure everybody's good.
That's my switch right there. That's my
how many switches do we have with us on tour right now?
3 right now. 3 of the members have switches right now. Not these guys. These guys are too busy.
I bought one 2 days before I left.
And you didn't bring it?
No, I specifically didn't bring it.
Man,
I knew I would be on it too much. I don't have a Switch because I knew I would get addicted to it. I got it 2 days before I left, got mad addicted to it, and said, I have to leave this at home because I have stuff to do out here, and I can't do the Switch game.
Meanwhile, you don't see me addicted to it in here. I'm playing it for a little bit, but it's usually like when we get to the next place and we're sitting in an Airbnb, I just saw our sound guy, Max, he whips his out and we just play a game or two of like just Mario Kart or something, and you're just done after that, and you're just like, now I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
I can't do that. It's 8, 9, 4-pack races. It's a series.
You're right. That doesn't get me ready for bed. That gets me ready for war. That gets my blood pumped up. I won't sleep after a game of kart. You know what I'm saying?
Some things that are just important to me in particular on the road are high quality water. I feel like when I drink Dasani, I get more thirsty with every sip, and that is insane to be a vocalist out here, and it's just so important to hydrate. So let's start with LMNT. This is an electrolyte salty ass powder that I put in my water every morning, and it is so good and is like drinking 5 bottles of water, of good water. It's so good. I drink that every morning. I usually rip it off and chuck it on the ground, and when we get to a gas station, we normally clean it out.
We relate today.
Essentia, I mean, anything in plastic sucks, but it's very rare when you're driving around to find good stuff in glass, unless you're hitting like a Sprouts or a Whole Foods or a real grocery store. They don't always have it at 7-Elevens, but Essentia is a good water that I like. Core is a good water that I like. And yeah, usually just gets chugged and thrown on the ground until we get it figured out, unfortunately.
I think I'm now just realizing we still have some sort of lining cover left on.
Oh yeah, we could peel that back. We got brand new carpets.
We probably should have peeled that back.
Shut up, we got new carpets!
So that we would have exclusives.
Yo,
Kingdom has the cleanest
here
van.
the whole time.
Actually, the cleanest van ever on Blessed Invaders.
Yo, this is insane.
Wow, look at that.
Brand new carpet. Wow. We just got installed right now.
A whole new van, essentially.
You know, tear that up. I bet there's houses.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. We got fresh. Oh, this is amazing.
This is the only door that you need to manually unlock. It doesn't work with the electric thing. But here we are. This is the back. It's an absolute disaster.
Sheer chaos.
We have tried basically every combo. We've had bunks in here. We've had no seats in here. We've even done no trailer with 2 rows of seats when we went out as a 4-piece one time and put all of the gear in here, which was insane to be on tour with no trailer. That was actually really sick, but it was crazy. This time we took the benches out because we were trying to minimize sharing of benches. So the bunks came out, benches came in. Right now only 2 people have to share a bench. Everyone else gets their own spot, which is nice when you're doing long drives and you want to lay down. And we left this last row out so we could kind of just put personal stuff back here, blankets, pillows, quick access food stuff. But yeah,
you can tell whose stuff is what because, you know, you can tell this is mine because it's in the least convenient place for everyone else and it's very sloppy. You can tell this is Red's because it's luxurious. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention shouts to Sweetwater. Got just a spare cymbal in an unsealed box in the back of the van.
Shouts
that
to,
bad boy.
Shouts to the bungee cord.
Bungee cord.
Bungee cord pillow blanket combo. Keeps everything together nice. Looking for a day off to do something about it, but the day offs never really are day offs, you know?
Yeah. Driving yourself means, you know, you're driving yourself, which then leads to no days off because you're driving yourself, so.
Thank you guys for checking out our episode of Bus Invaders. This is our vans. It might be Van Invaders today. We are Kingdom of Giants. We have a tour coming up, our first time going to Australia with Barry Tomorrow this October. So if you're in Australia, come check it out. We have never been there and we're super excited about that. Huge shout out to Blessthefall for having us on this tour. It's been amazing so far and we can't wait to keep doing these shows.